Just taking a little more time, however much time you need to be as comfortable as possible. If you need a little bit of time, a couple more seconds here to make any final wiggles, little last movements, go ahead and do it. And there is this intention in Nidra to start to settle into a kind of stillness. But this isn't like a forced stillness. It is a chosen stillness. This stillness of just not needing to move, because remember, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do during this practice. So that's the idea through the body, the stillness. There's nothing to do. There's no need to move the body. So why not settle into that stillness, settling into deep rest? But at any point, if you feel as though you need to move, of course you just do that. Already now hearing the sounds happening around you. Open to observe without judgment. Already giving permission to rest, and to rest as completely as possible. Already giving permission to not do anything at all. Vibration through the body. Feeling that vibration settle you in more. To simply observe how that vibration made its way through the body and perhaps is continuing to make its way through the body now. To just observe the body resting right here and right now, in whatever positioning it's in. Giving permission to rest deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper through the body. Allowing the body to soften into the floor. Allowing the body to melt, surrender. And to observe that there's always the vibration of sound happening around the body. Again, observing how the vibration of the sounds happening right now enters in through the ears and travels through the body in its own way. Perhaps deciding now that through this practice, instead of simply hearing the sound, there will be this openness to observing the feeling of the vibration of the sound through the body as the sounds come and go and shift and change, these sounds that are expected and unexpected. Feeling those vibrations of sounds now, the vibrations of the sounds happening around you in the space you're in. And to become aware of the body breathing, to notice the inhales and the exhales, and to notice how even the breath has its own vibration. Feeling into the vibration of the air as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Experiencing the sensation of those vibrations. Resting deeper and deeper with each breath. Settling into this rest more and more and more with each breath. Remembering there is absolutely nothing to do. There is no way to do this practice wrong because there is nothing to do. You get to simply be with this intention of riding along the river of rest. To rest deeper and deeper and deeper, which will effortlessly bring you, without even having to try, closer and closer to the truth of the self. To allow nourishment throughout this practice, feeling stuck energies loosen and flow exactly how it knows how to do. To just be. Flowing along absolutely effortlessly. The next stage of this practice is to bring your consciousness around to different parts of the body. I'll say a part of the body, and you bring your awareness there. You may become aware of that part of the body, or you may not. It does not matter. There's nothing to do. To just be open to observing any experience that comes or does not come, to be curious and to rest deeper. Starting with the awareness in the left hand thumb. And just observing how you are aware of the left hand thumb. Is there a physical sensation there in the left hand thumb, or do you visualize it or imagine it? And perhaps you're not aware of it at all, and that's okay too. Perhaps it's simply just repeating left hand thumb, left hand thumb, left hand thumb. In any case, the left hand thumb rests. The left hand thumb rests even deeper. The awareness effortlessly drifts into the left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, the palm of the left hand, and back of the hand, left wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, underarm, left chest, waist, hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, arch of the left foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. And aware of the entire left side of the body. The left side of the body. The left side of the body resting even deeper. And this awareness effortlessly drifts over into the right hand thumb. To be aware of the right hand thumb resting even deeper. And the right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the right hand, and back of the hand, right wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, underarm, right chest, waist, hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, arch of the right foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. Aware of the right side of the body, just the right side of the body. The right side of the body resting even deeper. With the awareness in both heels, the right heel and the left. Aware both heels and both heels resting deeply. And the calves, backs of the knees, backs of the thighs, glutes, low back, middle back, upper back, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, temples, eyebrows, space between the eyebrows, eyelids, cheeks, nose, lips, jaw, and chin, front of the neck, collarbones, chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, pelvis, fronts of the thighs, kneecaps, shin bones, tops of the feet, and all 10 toes. And to be aware of the entire body. The entire body. Aware of the entire body resting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. The vibration of the breath moving through the entire body with absolutely nothing to do, no expectations. To just be, to rest deeper and deeper. The awareness begins to settle in that hollow between the collarbones, that place at the base of the throat, right between the collarbones. This little hollow at the base of the throat. Settling into the center of wise communication, flowing intuition. Using the imagination, imagining that each inhale and exhale could be at this pit of the throat, this space between the collarbones. Imagining that each inhale and exhale could move through this pit of the throat, could originate from this place, simply feeling into the experience of inhales and exhales at the pit of the throat. And using the imagination, it's as if each inhale could expand this area. That each inhale could expand the pit of the throat. Feeling into that experience, there's no wrong way. It's as if each inhale could expand this pit of the throat, this area, and each exhale could help you rest even deeper. Continue to allow the awareness to rest at the pit of the throat, each inhale expanding, each exhale resting deeper. To just feel into this experience and perhaps to stay with the experience of the breath at the pit of the throat by counting it down, starting at the number 54. So there will be an inhale, the pit of the throat expands, 54. An exhale, resting deeper, 54. Inhale, expanding at the pit of the throat, 53. Exhale, resting deeper, 53. Inhale, 52. Exhale, 52. And so on and so forth. Counting down on each inhale and each exhale. Remembering there's nothing to do, so there's no number or any certain feeling that needs to be experienced. Nothing to do, but perhaps keep the awareness expanding the pit of the throat with each inhale, resting deeper with each exhale, counting down. If the number is ever lost or forgotten, simply start at 54 again. Counting down the breath. Counting down the breath. And to allow that count to be released, no matter the number, whether with it or not. And to simply rest deeper now. Resting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. In this place of deep rest, it's possible to open the doors of the imagination. To open the doors of the imagination to observe whatever comes as these words or phrases are heard. Remembering that there is nothing to do, and since there's nothing to do, there's no wrong way to experience this imagining. To simply imagine a white lotus, swan, clear running water, mantra, prayer, a library, full moon, spiraling DNA, the swirling cosmos with its suns, planets, lands and seas, stars, and you, flowing deeper and deeper into rest. Experiencing that vibration of sound. To flow deeper and deeper and deeper into rest. observe now. To observe now this deep level of rest. The nourishment of simply being. The flow of the energy through the body exactly as it knows how to do. Just have a moment of gratitude for this rest exactly as it was. It wasn't meant to be any other way. And gratitude toward yourself for giving yourself the gift of rest. That gift of just not doing anything for a while. A sense of gratitude for that Nidra Shakti, that rest. A sense of gratitude for the support from Saraswati, the energy of the sounds. Knowing that all is exactly as it should be, right here and right now. And to sense that that process of coming back begins now, this process that happens so slowly and gradually, just to be aware of the breath moving through the body. Simply to be aware of the breath moving through the body, noticing the inhales and exhales, perhaps choosing to allow the breath to remain as it is, or to perhaps take some longer, deeper inhales and exhales. Whatever feels right, whatever is chosen, this awareness of breath starts to bring you up toward the surface. To hear each and every sound, to allow the awareness to move from sound to sound to sound to sound. And the sounds now bringing a sense of wakefulness, the sense of sweeping out the cobwebs of the mind. And to feel the body resting right here and right now. Resting on this surface, in this position, perhaps covered in this blanket. Feeling into the body and how restful it feels now. Perhaps listening to the sound of hums, or perhaps joining in just as another way of coming closer to the surface to feel that vibration moving through the body. This time the vibration bringing a sense of wakefulness, a sense of coming toward the surface. perhaps bringing a little wiggle into the fingers or the toes. Maybe rocking the head side to side. Perhaps it feels right to remain still. That's fine too. And then making your way over onto your side. You choose, right or left, whatever calls to you. Making your way onto your side. Perhaps pausing there, resting there with the eyes closed. Continuing to feel into the sounds. Sweeping those cobwebs away. The mind coming to a sense of wakefulness. As you are ready, you make your way up to a seat. As you are ready, you make your way up to a seat. You take your time. If it feels better to just remain laying down, you can do that too. You take your time coming up to a seat, sitting in whatever position is the most accessible, the most comfortable. And with the eyes open or the eyes closed, simply taking a moment to observe. Taking a moment to observe sensations in the body, sensations in the mind. Observing the fact that you are right here and right now. And staying in this positioning, or perhaps bringing the palms together in front of the chest, fingertips pointing up toward the ceiling. Maybe even bowing the forehead toward the fingertips. This practice of Yoga Nidra is now at an end. This practice is now complete. And as you are ready, your hands can come back down to your lap if they're up, and eyes can blink open all the way back. This practice is complete.